Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aquarius. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So Aquarius, I feel frustration. I feel like you're frustrated with somebody. I feel like they're not telling you what you want or giving you an answer to something. This could be about committing to you. It could be that you've been waiting for this person to give you an answer about committing to you. You could be wanting a long-term commitment with this person, and it feels like they're holding back on it. Okay, because we have her and we have the marriage card. It doesn't mean you're married. It just means that this could be something you want with this person. The ring is also here. So maybe, I mean, maybe you've been dating somebody for a long time, and they're just not putting that ring on your finger, and this is what you want. And I feel like you're frustrated. You want an answer. Like, where is this going? Is there a future here? Are you ever going to commit? Are you going to commit? Or, am I wasting my time here? You know, do you actually love me? Because it doesn't feel like it sometimes. And I think that, and I say this because I have the child and I also have the coffin. And you're sitting here in expectation. There you go. It's all right here. There you go. And so you're sitting there in expectation of a decision from somebody. Look at that. Wow. A decision on this couple. Like, are we going to have this new beginning? Are you going to commit to me? Or, is it over? You know, it's like that. I mean, you're tired of this. You want to settle down. That's what I feel, and they're just not putting that ring on your finger, and so it's making you believe that maybe they're false. Maybe they're hiding things from you. Maybe they're hiding their true feelings from you. Maybe they're deceiving you in some way. Or maybe they're deceiving you altogether about a commitment. Maybe they've told you there's going to be a commitment, but it never comes. It never arrives. They always put it off, off, off. They always have an excuse. I feel like there was or will be a conflict about this. If it hasn't happened, it is about to happen. That there will be this conflict here. It's like a standoff. It's like somebody's not willing to take that risk, to put the ring on your finger, okay, to really commit to you. And it is what you are wanting. It's because they're afraid, because that fool there, he's lost his shoe. He's been hurt. He's been hurt before, but he still loves. And typically, he'll follow his heart in the end because he still loves. So, I mean, that could be a sign for you that although, yes, they're dragging their feet on this, that, yeah, they're gonna come around. They're just afraid. They're afraid. That's what I'm picking up. So I think that you're seeking a direction with this person. You've been hoping that they're going to give you that ring, but you may be losing faith. You're heavily burdened by the fact that they seem to keep putting this off, this decision. Yeah, keeping you in the dark. I feel like you're going to have that argument if you haven't already. There's a breakdown in communication here. It's almost like I feel like they're not opening up to you about why they're not committing, of why they're dragging their feet. Because, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's got to do with the ego, you know, maybe that makes them kind of look weak if they tell you they're afraid. So, I mean, it could be because of that. But that's what I'm getting. They're not opening up to you about why they're dragging their feet. I feel that ultimately they're going to, but they haven't so far. Okay. There's an opportunity just sitting here and they're dragging their feet on it. And you're getting mad. You're getting upset with this person. There you are. You're getting upset. And I feel like it's like, okay, maybe yeah, that's what it is. Put a ring on this finger, okay? You put a ring on, not this one, this one. Put a ring on this finger, all right? Or we're done. I'm tired of waiting. We're done. So you may give an ultimatum like this. You may give an ultimatum like this because now you're just not believing their story. You're not believing their story anymore. Okay? You're tired of the excuses. So I think that you're becoming very guarded and suspicious about this person and why they keep dragging this. And because they're not offering you or opening up to you about why they're truly holding back, the thing is, when you don't have the facts, what happens? The imagination sweeps in, and the imagination just goes wild with what it could be. What it could be. Yeah. That's not good. That's never good. Um, and so there's an opportunity, and it's like, well, why aren't they reaching for it? They say they love me, they say they want it, but they're not actually committing. I feel like your person is going to come and see you. Okay. I feel like there's an argument and a parting of the ways, and then they will return. Okay. I feel like this may have a lot to do with the ego. Um, and, in this argument, things will be said. Things will be said, maybe some of them hurtful. And I feel like they are going to put their best foot forward and ask you to maybe set your feelings aside about what happened because words once spoken can't be taken back. They're out. They're out. They're out. If you say something without thinking or out of anger and you say something hurtful, well, the damage is done. So um, that's why it's never good, to let it get to that point. And I mean, there's a lesson in this for this person. Okay, the wheel is here. They're going to come back and see you, and they have information that you don't have but desire to have, and so that is these answers. So you're going to get your answers about whether or not whether or not this is going to be an actual commitment or whether it's over. Okay, because that's kind of like the ultimatum. Put a ring on this finger. Put a ring on this finger, or take the door. You know, like that. So yeah, I feel your frustration here. I feel it. But I feel your frustration on the one hand. On the other hand, I feel their pain because they do want this. It's just that they're very afraid because of some traumatic experience that they've had in the past having to do with trust and love and relationships. And it's just that they never opened up to you about it. They're not opening up to you about it, but I feel like they will. Okay, because once it's brought to the brink of death like that, then it's like they must do this, tell you, open up about why they're dragging their feet or stand to lose you. I mean, it's like that. Somebody is heavily burdened by a response. That's, that's it. See, they're heavily burdened because they know you're waiting for this response. They know you're waiting. Put a ring on it or take the door. And they're heavily burdened by that. So there's the response right there that they keep putting off. They keep putting it off. They keep putting it off. Why? Because they're missing information. And the thing is that this is information that they can only have or get if they actually step into the opportunity. They're worried about the outcome. That's the information they're missing. Well, how is this going to end? Well, I guarantee you, if you don't give a response, we know how that's going to end. So, uh, you're better off if you love this person, if this is you, because it could be the other way around. I'm seeing it as being the other way around, but I mean it could be you. Then you might want to give an answer and open up about your feelings. And I feel like just opening up about the feelings is going to offer this person a lot of relief, opening up to you, because you're their partner, and that's what partners do. They support each other, in all senses. So there's an opportunity here. This person needs to take a deeper look into why they're putting this off, into why they're so afraid. That's what they need to take a look at, because that's where the problem is. That's where the problem is. Ghosts of the past are interfering with this making up, with this makeup here, and with this commitment. And ghosts of the past are causing a lot of worries here when it comes to this opportunity. Yep, there you go. There you go. Look at that. Oh, oh, oh. I don't know where to put the cards. Okay, so there they are holding back, and look who's behind them. Look who's behind them. Death. Ghosts of the past. And so that's why they're holding back. And there's the Nine of Swords, dealing with their own inner demons. What do they need to do? They need to look behind them. They'll find their answers there. Okay, that's how they're going to get relief, and that's how they're going to be set free, from these ghosts, by finally turning around and facing whatever this was. So there is an opportunity. Um, I feel like there's been an ultimatum. It's like, put a ring on it, put a ring on it, or take the door, and I feel like you're waiting for this response. How are they going to respond to that ultimatum? Well, I think that this is all going to end very well. I think that they are going to actually come and open up to you. All right. The opportunity is there for the taking. I feel like they love you. I feel like they do want the commitment. Everything they've been telling you is true, except there's something they haven't told you. Why they're afraid. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.